We finished up a great weekend this weekend. Bats were on fire. Chelsea was throwing phenomenal. Give up one hit in her last three games. I think she's still thinking about it because it was a check swing base hit to right field. But anyways, we played probably three of the best games we've played in a number of years. Not only this year, but probably in the last 3 years combined, as far as putting three of our best games back to back to back. Execution has been phenomenal at the plate. Defense has been very, very stingy, and pitching's been very tight, and been able to overcome both great offenses and tough strike zones, as well as the elements. Yesterday, I thought the wind was going to be a huge factor, and our kids played it great. They did a great job of overcoming that, and I think we took advantage of some mistakes that Southern made due to the wind. So. But it was a great team effort for the weekend, and hopefully we can just keep this thing rolling. And we've learned early in the season that our girls get maybe victims of their own success sometimes and start thinking that they got things going, and then it bites them. So it's our job right now to keep them focused and keep them doing the same things that we've been doing to get us back on track, and not let them waver off of the process right now. So. Got Iowa State on Wednesday. They've been swinging the bats well. Looks like they're hitting over 300 as a group. We know what we're going to get from them from a pitching standpoint. But if we keep playing like we're playing, shouldn't be a problem. And then we've got Wichita State coming in this weekend. And I don't know really what to think about Wichita at this point. It's kind of a scary situation because they've been beat up pretty good the first 3 weekends of the Valley season, and they're preseason number one. And they're in the same position that we were last year. And I know that we were at a point most of the year last year where it could go either way real quickly. And they've got a great offensive group. I think their pitching's struggling a little bit right now, but I think it'll be a great series this weekend, Friday and Saturday. I know we have purple out on Friday, so hopefully we can get a big crowd and on a Friday afternoon and get good weather and take it to the Shockers. So, any questions?
Brian, how do you treat this midweek game as far as your pitching? Do you go with Chelsea, or do you use one of your other gals?
Chelsea only threw 10 innings this weekend, so she should be good to go. We're going to go with her. In the past when we've kind of had that one-person rotation, we threw Jamie Fisher on Saturday both games to make sure that we had a chance early in the series. We haven't had to do that with the way Alyssa Buchanan's been throwing game 2 for us. So I think it'll allow us to be a little bit more competitive and throw Chelsea more often midweek rather than trying to have to save her for those, 3 Valley weekend games. We'll see how we go from here, but this last weekend set us up for a great position for midweek success as well as weekend success coming up.
Can you talk about Chelsea's effort here the last couple of weeks, especially because if I remember, she had a no-hitter against Loyola, now a one-hitter this weekend. What's been the key for her?
Getting ahead in the count. Defense played tremendous for her against Loyola. I think she only had 2 strikeouts. But the thing that she's done really well is when she gets base runners, and right now it's been either, I think we've only had 1 or maybe 2 errors in her last 5 games. She's been walking people. That's the only way they get on base. But then she'll come up with a big strikeout in a key situation, and that's what's been great for her is relying on her defense when she falls behind the count, be able to challenge a hitter and be okay with them putting them in play, knowing that defense is going to play well behind her, and then really coming up big with that, like runner at third base, 1-out situation and getting a strikeout, and then defense being able to make that 3rd out. So she's just been very consistent. We know what we're going to get. I think this is the potential that we thought we could see out of Chelsea. Now we're getting it at a consistent basis. And like I said, the challenge for us as coaches with this group is to keep them on track while they're having success. They weren't having the results they wanted, so it was easy to get them to work hard and get them back on track. But now that they're having successes, it's keeping them focused, keeping her focused. If we can do that, she can do this for a long time, I think. Thank you.